come over here. Stand up. I don't like to work. Now, for those of you who have taken the class, we're just going to review a simple little procedure that is very, very effective. This particular procedure, my wife just used very successfully in the dental office. She had to go in for some deep periodontal, is that how you say the word? Cleaning, and that can get pretty uncomfortable, you see. So this is just a simple, easy way to eliminate that simple kind of discomfort. Although this technique is certainly good for many other kinds of severe pain. Do you have any pain, or would you like me to create some for you? Close your eyes down. Now, and keep them closed. This technique, a physician can use in his office, for example, when they have to give somebody an injection. First of all, most people are scared to death of an injection. And injections don't hurt. As long as the muscles are loose and limp and relaxed, you don't feel these little injections. When they hurt is when those muscles tighten up out of fear, and that needle has to penetrate through that tense and tight and powerfully drawn together muscle tissue, and now that hurts. So one of the great ways is make sure they don't see what you're doing. And one of the best ways to get them not to see what you're doing is say, close your eyes. Now, this technique is great for a physician, for example, if he wants to take a topical cyst, like a sebaceous cyst out of a person. You can use it for that. All right, Tony, when you were a little boy, you were able to do something really well, and that is pretend. Isn't that true? Mm-hmm. You could play make-believe very well. All I want you to do is now make believe that what I tell you is absolutely real, all right? Make it happen. It's just fun. Make believe, just pretend that for some reason you're not frightened about, just curiously interested. Interesting is your eyelids are stuck in that down position, as if I dropped a drop of super glue on each eyelid just for a few moments. But really get into it. Make it real. It's fun to do. And that's all I want you to do. But really pretend hard that those eyelids are stuck down and nothing you can do or say for just a few moments could cause you to open them. Are you doing that? Mm-hmm. Now that's all I want you to do. But I want you to continue to do that. While you're doing that, we've all seen us do this before, I'm going to be working on your arm. But as long as you keep pretending as well as you are that those eyelids are stuck down, nothing I do here is going to affect or disturb you in any way. You're just going to know that I'm working over here. All right, know they're locked down now. All right, now let those eyes open up. Tell me what you felt.
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing. Now be your normal ornery self. Tell me when you start to feel. Now listen to the word. See, because semantics is so much in dealing with the control of discomfort. So now, listen to my words. Tony, I'm going to be working here. I don't want you to be macho man, okay? Let me know as soon as you feel the slightest pain or ripping or tearing or cutting, because we're not here to prove how tough you are. And let me know just as soon as you feel some threshold change, okay?
That's it.
And I didn't even touch you. You see that? Now, what I did before was what? 10, 15 times harder than that at least, if not more. But he felt absolutely nothing. And I'm going to guarantee you I could have cut a sebaceous cyst out of his back with nothing more than that technique. How can this apply? Well, I mean, this is great for standing up here and doing demos on, isn't it? But you see the simplicity of it. First of all, what happened? We just had very deep hypnosis. What are you talking about? Nobody told me to relax. But let's go back to what hypnosis really is. We all know it's two things and two things only. One, the bypass of the critical factor of the conscious mind. That blocking part of us that tells us what we can and can't do. That judgmental part of us. And second, once we bypass that, simply the establishment of acceptable selective thinking. Thoughts, ideas, and concepts we want or need to operate within us. So where did we get to hypnosis? When Tony pretended as well as he did that these eyelids were locked tightly down and he couldn't open them for love nor money, he bypassed his own critical factor. His critical factor said, what are you talking about? Of course I can open my eyes, but they're not opening and I don't understand this, so I'll step aside. And we all know that opens the door to the computer. And we all know that if an idea, thought, or a concept's allowed to go into that computer, with enough logic, power, and force, it must happen. So all I did was that second half. I told him that I would be working here, but as long as he kept pretending as well as he did, remember this word, nothing I do here will affect or disturb him in any way. He'll just know I'm here. He had a complete anesthesia. That requires deep hypnosis. I could have cut off his arm. He would have felt nothing any more than what he felt there. Because remember, the buzzword, the key word is nothing I do here will affect or disturb you in any way.